So here we are again with that most curious desire for the odd or another one of those Guinness World Record breaking stories. This time from New Zealand, where under the pale wintry skies the world's oldest alpaca is nibbling. His name is Hawthornden Wainui, a name derived from the place where he was born and raised. Born in the first week of 1998, he's now 27 years, 185 days old, if we're keeping tabs on old age in an alpaca, since most don't make it past 20. If a human life is one full day, Wainui's life should end at twilight, that golden hour, and somehow he's still standing. Although we bred alpacas for warmth, they now warm our hearts on Instagram feeds. It's a bit of a joke, but it should stick with us. In Wainui's face, soft, square, and impossibly serene, we may see something more than internet adorability. We see time, and for the alpaca as a human domesticated species, a long, compressed, deliberate time. His life is shaped both by humans and by limits we set. Time bends across species. Alpacas move through life in a tighter arc, less of a saga, more of a short story, born in the dark, grown by breakfast, aging by noon. Most are gone before the shadows stretch long, but Wainui? He lingers. And when I first read about him, I paused, not just for the number, but for the image. This elder fluffball padding slowly around a paddock is defying actuarial tables. What can I say? I admire him. And if I'm honest, I envy him. His longevity didn't just happen, it was engineered. Through care, design, maybe even luck, Wainui has lived gently, nutritious food, low stress, regular checkups, no drama. A kind of curated peace. It makes you wonder how much of a lifespan is just environment, patiently applied. But Wainui isn't just a short story about one lucky alpaca. It's a thread stretching back thousands of years to the high Andes, where humans first drew the wild vicuña into our orbit. We didn't just tame it, we reshaped it. The result? The alpaca. Smaller, softer, calmer. Scientists now call this cluster of changes domestication syndrome. Less adrenaline, more trust, shorter muzzles, floppy ears, and social tolerance bred into bone. Select for gentleness, and you get not only a better companion, but strangely a different animal altogether. I have to admit, when I first read the phrase domestication syndrome, I laughed. Why? Because it sounds like something I might have. Subdued aggression? Check for now. More compact face? Possibly. Increased social tolerance? On good days. But it's real biology, our long manipulation of time and temperament. Even the old Spanish chroniclers noticed. Pedro Chiesa de Leon, wandering through Peru in the 1500s, wrote of many of these animals that served the Inca in the place of sheep. But he reserved special notice for the smaller ones with finer fleece, reserved for clothing the lords. I love that phrasing, clothing the lords. Even then, the alpaca was more than livestock. It was luxury, heritage, something sacred, soft, and rare. And now here we are 5 centuries later, and Wainui is padding gently into legend. I picture his day, slow steps, warm hay, no rush, the world around him simplified to essentials, food, shelter, sun. He doesn't scurry, doesn't fret. His life, if it were a sound, would be a hum, not decline, but quiet, not an ending, but an afternoon. Meanwhile, I'm over here tracking minutes, refreshing tabs, juggling errands. What would it feel like to live in animal time, to age without calendars or deadlines? Honestly, it sounds like relief. We tend to fear dusk, but animals don't seem to. That might be what moves me most about Wainui, how untroubled he appears, as if life, when lived right, doesn't resist its own rhythm. It just settles into it. Soon, the sun will set, not just for Wainui, but for all of us. And yet, here's what he's taught me. A life doesn't have to reach midnight to be full. Sometimes it's enough to wake early, stretch through noon, and linger just long enough to feel the warmth on your fur or your face one last time in the soft gold of an alpaca's afternoon.